Don't blink, it's your brain. Welcome to the show. This is doing Webster having a wonderful day. We're playing Tokyo Break the Chain. It is the 6th of February, and we're also watching MasterChef Australia, but this doesn't matter. We're reviewing a movie called Polar with Matt Mikkelsen. To be honest, I didn't know who Matt Mikkelsen was. I saw him in a couple of movies, but I didn't know how cool he was. So I didn't see him in Death Stranding, which I'm playing right now. We didn't see him in Animals, which we're watching right now. And Matt Mikkelsen is it's a very, very charismatic person. So the movie Polar is kind of a really cool concept. I would say that I didn't. I don't know if I would say this is the best movie I ever saw. I don't know if it was a bad movie, but it's not a great movie. So the movie asks a question: what happened to killers, right? And the world of Polar is actually quite funny because like you're a killer, but you're hired because you're hired. You got a pension because you're hired. You get a pension, and because you have a pension, then you get benefits. This is basically the plot of Polar, right? So actually quite nice. It's actually quite smart also. We do like that a lot. It does serve purposes in the sense of, okay, well, guess what? The guy reached 50. 50 is a good age. The movie is they're supposed to leave him alone. So you think that they leave him alone and he has to live his life. However, the company is losing money. So the company to not lose money, what they're doing is they're making sure that they kill those employees because they don't have to pay. It's funny. The first time I saw that movie was during the pandemic, and I was playing Cyberpunk, and I remember that playthrough. I remember it too. It's fun because you see that, but it's also fun because you're in a position of, okay, well, I remember, so let's see what I like and what I dislike. So what I like about the movie is Matt Mikkelsen. So he's a guy that's really calm, but is very trouble. So for example, he has a dog, and he wanted the dog, right? And the dog moved when he was asleep, and because the dog moved, he shoots him. They kill the dog. So it's like, okay, well, I'm fucked, right? So he ends up. It's a bit convoluted. There's a bit of complication. So we're gonna talk about the wrong person, the wrong thing, and then I'm gonna come back to the complicated part. The wrong thing is the team. I don't like the team. The team, there's like a girl that fucks the victim before they're dead. She's pretty much the only memorable one, and that says a lot. So the team is a bit boring, right? And the team serve a couple purpose, but the main purpose is like, yo, he's so it's supposed to be like a charismatic team, a team that we like, but we don't like them. They're supposed to be going after Matt Mikkelsen. The Matt Mikkelsen is too strong, so they're supposed to show, yeah, he's a good guy and we like him, right? That's pretty much it. The villain is an asshole. Nobody likes him. Everybody's afraid of him, so that's kind of cool. I absolutely love this. Absolutely love the fact that it takes a, like, for example, right? There's a villain. For example, I'm always thinking about anime. I'm gonna be thinking about. Uh, I got some pretty message, bro. I know who these fucking people are. Um, I'm grateful for the people, but it's just, you know. So yeah, I don't know because you want a villain that is able to do whatever he needs to do. One of them that you hate because he's a good villain, and this one you hate him because he's a creep. You hate him because he's weird, right? It's like, I don't really like the villain. It's more so I don't like him than I hate him, right? The part that I don't like about the movie is, so you end up realizing that Matt Mikkelsen, when he always pictured the accident and he killed and he killed and he killed and he killed and he killed, which actually led him to stop killing, stop being an assassin. So because there's a little girl that survived. Now that little girl, we know who she is. She's in the movie, right? At the very end, we realize that she is the survivor. Now, the problem with this is Mike Mickelson live right next to him, right next to her. So it's like, is it because he wanted to? Did he choose to move next to her because he felt bad about her? The second nicest thing, this is a good thing. So she knew who he was since the very day one. So she's like, yo, what's going on? The movie ending is kind of bad because you don't know. So, for example, on the movie that I have to talk about is 47. My apologies. Which is also a movie about a guy who kills and protects a girl. So you're like, okay, well, I'm a guardian angel, and in this one, you don't know what's gonna happen. And Matt Mickelson plays a really, really good game, but he has a habit of playing complicated characters. So the character of Potter is a complicated character. Is a guy that is very normal per se, but he's fucked in the head, right? So we don't know what the relationship between those two is gonna be. Are they gonna be like a father daughter? Is gonna be like he's gonna teach her everything that he knows about killing? We don't know, and it's not a big deal. But it's still something that's a bit bothersome, in the sense of, dude, I wanted more, and I just don't know if it's not a bad movie, but because that the part that are great are great. Not because does a fantastic job. The part that are bad are bad. Like the team that killed, they're bad. And the fact that we don't have an ending, they're bad. So that's why it could be a much better movie if they fixed those error.